This is Matador News.
Hello and welcome to Matador News. I'm Carla Gonzalez.
And I'm Carla Gutierrez.
Reporter Caitlin Pieh has the latest weather update.
It's not raining now, but it was raining earlier this morning in Southern California, and some CSUN students say they are having a tough time getting to school.
I think it was kind of hard to get to school because a lot of traffic. People don't know how to drive when it rains.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I ended up being late to class today.
I like the rain. It was just a little hard to get to school because I get on the freeway. I commute from LA. So on the traffic, there was a car accident, so it just slowed down the lanes a little bit. You just gotta be a little more careful. But other than that, it was good.
Record rainfall brought flood advisories to Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino. 2.6 inches of rain fell in downtown Los Angeles this morning. Forecasters were expecting lower totals. The cooler temperatures and moisture are due to Hurricane Linda. Temperatures have dropped to 60s and 70s. Tomorrow is expected to be dry. That's it for the weather update. Let's go back to Carla in the studio.
8 people are dead and 6 others are missing after a flood washed away vehicles in a town bordering Utah and Arizona. The Hydale Fire Department says the victims of last night's flash floods are mothers and young children. The rain and hail lasted for about 2 hours. Hydale residents have turned to social media to locate those still missing. The state is also helping with the search and rescue. The National Weather Service says the city should expect more thunderstorms this afternoon.
The Valley Fire in Northern California continues to grow, killing 1 woman, evacuating 13,000 residents, and destroying hundreds of homes. 72-year-old Barbara McWilliams, a special education teacher with multiple sclerosis, was unable to leave her home. Firefighters were unable to get to her residence fast enough to get her out. The fire has destroyed about 60,000 acres, and 3,200 firefighters continue to try to contain the fire. Governor Brown says the fire is unpredictable.
These are serious fires. People have been killed. Hundreds of structures, more than that actually, have been destroyed.
Firefighters say there hasn't been enough rain to put out the fire, but any increase in humidity or decrease in wind speed would help.
In Houston, a school bus crashes during this morning's rush hour, killing 2 students and critically injuring 2 others and the bus driver. The bus heading to Houston's Fur High School fell from an overpass and onto an interstate. The Houston police says a woman swerved into the bus's lane because she thought a car was driving into her lane. The bus driver has been with the school district for 3 years and has a clean driving record. No conditions or names have been released, and the police are investigating the crash.
Fraternity members from New York City are being charged with murder. 3 dozen students from the Berwick College allegedly killed a freshman during a hazing ritual 2 years ago. The victim, Michael Deng, attended a weekend retreat and never came back home. Prosecutors say Deng was blindfolded and forced to carry a 30-pound backpack filled with sand while his brothers tackled him. Deng was knocked unconscious, but his fraternity brothers delayed taking him to the hospital. 5 members face charges of third-degree murder. Other members face lesser charges.
The Hungarian government has closed the Siberia-Hungary border, leaving hundreds of migrants stranded. The government is trying to stop refugees and migrants from entering European Union from Syria and other Eastern and African countries. The migrants are running away from conflicts and poverty. Now the migrants are desperately looking for new ways into Hungary. The Hungarian government says migration numbers have doubled in the last year to 500,000 people.
In a new presidential poll, author and retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson powers up, joining Republican candidate Donald Trump at the top. The number of Republican voters favoring Carson leaped 23% from 6% in early August. Experts say Carson made gains in the latest poll with his performance during the first Republican debate last month. Trump's support also took a slight jump, rising from 23% to 28%. Trump is in Los Angeles today and will board the battleship Iowa in San Pedro to talk about national security and veteran issues. Trump's visit is likely to draw a lot of attention a day before the second Republican candidate debate takes place at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. CSUN political science professor Chrissy Machad says there's still a time to make a decision on who to vote for. The debate can
It's
be
a little too early. The debate is between the Republican candidates, and the field is still pretty crowded. So it's a little bit early to know who's going to be coming out ahead.
The debate can be seen tomorrow night on CNN.
Now, let's go to Taylor Nwankwo for the latest in health.
Thank you, Carla. Women who use olive oil in their cooking have less chance of getting breast cancer. The study was conducted in Spain, where most of the women are on a Mediterranean diet. Researchers say using extra vinegar olive oil lowers the risk of breast cancer by 62%. Women who add olive oil to their diet for 5 years will be able to lower their chance of getting breast cancer. The second biggest cancer killer of American women is breast cancer. Scientists say dust mites may die more quickly if people simply don't make their bed. The bugs need a warm and moist environment in order to survive. When people make their beds, they create the ideal environment for the mites to live longer. If the bed is left unmade and the sheets are wide open, there is more of a weather change for the microscopic bugs, and they are more likely to die. Millions of these critters live in our beds and feed off of scales of human skin. Matador News reporter Diana Jimenez is at the Sundial to talk about the new Oasis Wellness Center.
We are here with Tiffany Shanks, manager of the CSUN Wellness Center. Thank you for joining us, Tiffany.
Thank you.
So, what is the Oasis Wellness Center?
Oasis Wellness Center is a welcoming destination for all CSUN students where they can find serenity and relaxation amid the rush and activity of campus life.
And how did it get started?
The idea was originated from the results of a 2011 National College Health Assessment that indicated sleep deprivation and high stress levels were barriers toward academic achievement.
What can students expect from the Oasis Center?
They can expect a safe place to relax and revive. We offer lounging spaces, napping pods, massage therapy, acupuncture, meditation, various wellness-related workshops and classes.
What makes the Oasis Center different from other resources on campus?
I would say that other resources on campus are designed to promote community and connection, and where the Oasis does that as well, it's primarily designed to encourage individual self-care and give students a place to revive, relax, and succeed.
Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. To learn more, you can attend the Wellness Center Grand Opening Celebration Thursday, September 17th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now back to Lisa Choe with Business News.
Banks and credit unions are partnering with some colleges to create student checking accounts and debit cards. Schools are often paid millions by financial institutions in exchange for exclusive marketing arrangements. But experts are saying these school-branded accounts may not offer the best terms. Center for Responsible Learning Senior Counsel Mara Dundon says colleges don't review all the accounts available and decide the best accounts for their students. Apple expects to surpass last year's record for iPhone sales. Pre-orders have already begun on Saturday for the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. Researchers say they expect iPhone shipments to grow by 16%, while it estimates Android phones will grow only 10%. Apple says the online demands for the phone have been strong and plans to have them available in stores on Friday. Last year's record-selling iPhone 6 and 6 Plus models haven't gone up in price and will now sell for $100 less. Target will now begin testing its online grocery delivery service this week. The service will allow customers to order perishables online and have them delivered within the hour. Target says it is planning to expand to service to other markets. The service will allow for customers to choose between a 1-hour and 2-hour delivery option. The first delivery is free, but after that, deliveries will cost $5.99 for a 1-hour delivery and $3.99 for a 2-hour delivery. An airport in northern Sweden is the first airport to use cameras to help human beings in the control towers. The cameras will eliminate blind spots and give controllers more detailed views. The cameras also supplement images in rain, fog, or snow. Now here's Taylor Nwankwo with the latest sports news.
NBC's American Ninja Warrior has its first champion in 7 seasons. Americans Jeff Britton and Isaac Caldero became the first competitors ever to complete the 4th stage, but Caldero beat Britton's time by nearly 3.5 seconds, making him the show's first champion. By beating the 75-foot rope climb, Caldero claimed the show's $1 million grand prize. The Los Angeles Dodgers remain in first place by beating the San Diego Padres 4-1, keeping their division lead of 7.5 games over the Giants. But that wasn't the only drama in last night's game, as a fan was ejected for trying to grab a ball from a player. Dodgers first baseman Adrian Gonzalez was leaning over the first base line rail to make the catch when a fan tried to grab the ball from Gonzalez. The fan tried to pry open Gonzalez's glove and retrieve the ball. The fan then realized that he was not fighting another fan for the ball, but instead the Dodgers' first baseman. Here's Lisa with all your entertainment news.
A model with Down syndrome walks the New York Fashion Week runway. 18-year-old model Australian Madeline Stewart opened for Hendrik Vermeulen's Spring 2016 collection. Her opportunity came because of Christopher Reeve Foundation and Models of Diversity. Stewart wore 2 outfits from the collection. She says that in the future, she would like to model for brands like Forever 21. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck shine light on the lack of diversity in Hollywood with their show Project Greenlight. Competitor Effie Brown asked the panelists to be selective of the director because of the black character in the movie. Damon interrupts Brown, saying when they're talking about diversity, you do it in the casting of the film, not in the casting of the show. Brown, being the only black filmmaker in the show, said how she had a problem with the script. Other judges admitted they had a problem with the female character also and said changes will be made. Former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is replacing Donald Trump as the Celebrity Apprentice's new host. Schwarzenegger, a former actor who has a variety of business holdings, says he is eager to begin filming the series. He says he's a big fan of the show and he likes how the challenges showcase triumphs of business and teamwork. Trump left the show after he decided to run for president and NBC cut business ties with him. NBC has not yet given a specific air date for when Celebrity Apprentice will return to airwaves, except for sometime in 2016 or 2017. Kylie Jenner has officially launched her website and an app to go with it. The site includes original photo shoots, makeup tutorials, and an outfit of the day with affordable recommendations on how to get it. The website also has an on-the-go app for fans to easily access all of this. Kylie's sisters, Kim, Chloe, and Kendall, have also launched their own sites and mobile apps, but you have to pay for each sister's app separately. Kylie's will only cost fans $3 a month for access to both the app and the website. That's all for entertainment. Back to you, Carlos.
Thank you for watching Matador News. I'm Carlos Gonzalez.
And I'm Carla Gutierrez.
So long, Los Angeles.